Well, I got another flower video for you. This one is about the phlox, which is a wildflower that grows in my garden, and this is one he's on his way out. But I figured I got this one, and there's my opportunity to use it in a video. So stick around and see you then. Hello! Welcome once again, or if this is your first time, welcome for the first time to talk to the Hand Reviews. I'm Bo the Reviews Lady, and today I want to share with you a very special friend of mine. The Phlox flower. Phlox. Now this one, usually they're big and fluffy, but I waited till the end of my garden season. I thought maybe there were going to be more, but they kind of waned instead. So this was the last one that I could really grab. So I wanted to show it to you anyhow, because I did look it up and to see if I could find any fragrances, because it smells that contain phlox, because it smells so good. It smells really fresh. Yet at the same time, it has a little bit of kind of a matte, like, not really a flowery flower. No, that's not true. It is a flowery flower, but it's kind of similar to like the way a carnation smells, but a little bit more. If a carnation had a little bit more of a muskiness to it, a little more of a masculine to it, but it's a very, very well-known flower, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about it, but I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to put it back in the arrangement I took it out of. But you know what, anytime you take flowers out of a vase, or anytime you are going to put flowers you buy flowers, make sure you give them a fresh cut. I used to work as a florist, and one of the most important things you do when you buy flowers from the florist or the grocery store or wherever you get them, as soon as you get them, right before they go in the water, right before. If you can do it with a knife, do it with a knife, because it'll make a nice sharp cut, but most people can't. Just do it with scissors or with some pruners are best. So, yeah, phlox. I don't have anything to cut it with right now, but, oh yes I do. So I thought that, as per usual, now is sort of fallen into this little niche where I do a little top 10 of, not a top 10, just like, top flowers. I really still don't have it together, but thank you for coming back anyways. Okay, so the phlox stands for unity, harmony, partnership, agreement. It's derived from the Greek word meaning flame. It's mostly a North American wildflower. There are lots and lots of different kinds of phloxes, so I can't give any advice on whether or not this is okay, but what I read from, I think it was petalrepublic.com. They had a lot of really cool stuff there, petalrepublic.com. Some have a history of medicinal use by Native Americans. They attract butterflies and hummingbirds, and deer like them. I know in my neighborhood the deer will come and eat mine sometimes, and they can have it, because I love the deer, and I would never, it's more important to me that the deer can come into the yard. Oh, this was interesting. This was from petalrepublic.com. The other stuff, I think it might have been from Wikipedia, but uh-oh. Whee! Okay, sorry about that. I had some technical difficulties. Okay, but I'm back now. So, yeah, with the Phlox, oh yeah, this was super interesting, I thought. In the medieval era, as part of the chivalric code, uh, part of the chivalric code was for knights to pin Phlox to their clothes. And then at the end of the dance or the night, they would gift them to their ladies. Interesting. I thought Phlox. Why Phlox? Why Phlox? It's because it's really, really nice. That's why on there. So, you know what? As part of my regular thing that I like to do, I went and I found some fragrances that have Phlox. And they are all gender neutral fragrances. So I thought that was kind of cool because I have a playlist now of gender neutral unisex. Bless you. Thank you. Unisex fragrances, and I did a video on why I don't say unisex. I don't have any problem with you saying unisex. It is just a little bit of background on when I used to work in fragrances long ago, and what I was told. Anyhow, so here we go. So all the fragrances that I could find that were that had Phlox notes in them were all gender neutral. So that was kind of cool. So here we go. From 2016, Myropole Phlox. Myropole Phlox from 2016. Myropole Phlox from 2016. Number 2, Odoratika. Odoratika, I believe that's the way to pronounce it. Or Odoratika, perhaps. Probably Odoratika. Garden of the Sun from 2018. Odoratika, Garden of the Sun from 2018. Number 3, Danika, Flower Waltz. Danika, Flower Waltz. Sounds sweet. 2018 as well. And then the 4th one, these were from Fragrantica, by the way, these 4. And I briefly looked to see if I could find anything else, and nothing else came up right away. So, number 4, Caswell Massey, Tower Fall Fragrance Tonic from 2019. Caswell Massey, Tower Fall Fragrance Tonic, 2019. So, there you go. My little friend, the Phlox. And it is Phlox, not floss. Because I thought, oh, it's spelled Phlox. It's probably floss. I mean, Phlox seems too obvious. But anyhow, thank you for joining me for this video about the Phlox flower and just a few fragrances that are in it. And I hope to see you next time. And if you like this kind of content, please go ahead and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye!